So I'm gonna minimize that a bit so that I can see both screens at the same time. So, about mixed race marriage. Why is it still such an issue in certain parts of the USA? Are people still offended? Well, the best answer I could give for that is that a lot of the U.S. life is very different if you go out a good 30 miles from any particular place. A lot of it's still very country. I don't know if that's the right word, because there's urban areas where there's usually a bit more integration and you meet different people, and you usually have less of a problem with the whole interracial thing. Like, nobody really cares that much in LA. I think I've had a pretty small handful of racist experiences just in general out here, so I don't think most people care. Granted, they still exist. I still get weird looks from people if I go to certain areas with someone who's not the right color, but I think the main thing to really consider is that if it's not actually affecting your life, like if they're not physically in front of you and they're not stopping you from making money or progressing in life, it shouldn't even matter to you, honestly. I don't really like the mixed race thing either. Maybe it's because usually when people bring up blackness, or at least for me, it's usually to tell me what I cannot do or what I should be doing, when I just don't like that, and I don't feel like I fit into the stereotype of what black people are supposed to be, especially when you get those non-black people that are like, I'm more black than you, and it's like, okay, so when you go to certain parts of the South, they're really trying to kill your ass too, right? Because I'm pretty sure they don't give a shit about that, or no one's treating you weird at the Chinese food place while they're treating all the Hispanic people very nicely, even though you've been nothing but polite. So I'm pretty sure that doesn't happen to you. I don't know where people got this whole thing where each race is this particular attitude and it has to be this set of stereotypical actions. So I don't know, but I think the important thing to do is to not worry about shitty people who would disapprove of your marriage. And this is not to say that I think anyone should get married anywhere ever, but if you choose to do that, it's your right. Then they're not involved in the marriage and they don't know you. I mean, even with people who are relatively close to your circle, you'll get people saying things, especially if you bring up certain problems, where they don't see the flip side. It's only you and the person you're involved with in your relationship, and that's really the only opinion that matters. So as long as no one's physically threatening you or threatening your home, your job, things like that, I wouldn't even give it a second thought. Just block them. It's YouTube. You're gonna get trolls. Thankfully, you haven't had your account frivolously shut down for any weird reason, because that's happened to me. Because I'm so offensive, but I'm sure it's happened to other people too. So I noticed a lot of people who put up controversial stuff, they'll have like 20 different channels. So I wish you all the best. Don't worry about people's sensitivity so much. Worry about you and your own shit. Because the more you worry about other people's crap, I mean, it's just gonna stress you out for no reason. It's not worth it. Not worth it. So I guess that's it. Thank you for the question. And I will be departing now with my little dance.